popping, people of the community? I've got today your boy VeeCee. So yeah, today we're gonna just be general about stuff, man. We're not gonna be doing a lot of things. We're gonna get into people about stuff. Just general questions, man. Just trying to check how he's at, or where he's at actually, and then yeah, check it out from there. So. VeeCee, my guy.
What's good, my boy?
I'm all chill, man.
Yeah, nice. Thanks for having me here.
Nah, I'm grateful that you actually came because actually thinking about it, me and you never had to chill.
Yeah, this is actually our first like interaction, like proper interaction.
Exactly.
Just me and you without other people around.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Instead of groups and all.
Yeah. I always actually run into you on Groove or I see you like online.
Yeah, but then that's not relevant at this point.
Not at this point.
You know, so yeah. A lot of people don't know who you are.
True.
Or what you've been at, or where you've been at, what you've been through, what you accomplished.
Yeah.
Because I know you in the hip hop community. The is it the IVS?
IVS, that was our first thing, yeah. IVS, that was our first thing. We actually, I could say we were the biggest dance crew in Middleburg from like 2008 to like 2011. Yeah, and we were good. Had our own shows, had other crews just popping out of nowhere because of us, but we were like the benchmark. And at the time, remember, we were still young. We were kids.
Very young.
Not actually teenagers, but you know,
kids, yeah.
like when we started, I was in grade 9, Tuso was in grade 9. We were the oldest in the group.
Gee.
I mean, I
so
think,
you had Bikininis was in your group.
I think our youngest was in like grade 6 at the time. So yeah.
And literally that was like the biggest dance crew Middleburg has ever had. And like coming to think of it, like no one was setting up the par.
No one was doing it as big as us, but there are some honorable people you should mention, like Chaotix from Stillcrest, you know, Abu Sandi, Abu Nobi, Abu Koma, you know, they were the crew.
Yeah, but
and then there's guys from Nazi, they used to call themselves Hood Mentality. That was the first time my crew lost the battle, and we realized like, there's actually dope guys around Middleburg, so we need to step up. But still, after we stepped up, we actually joined with them, and then we split up again because we realized we actually just doing just a little bit better in terms of the not just dancing but business wise, because we treated it like a business. And then from IVS, from IVS, some of my friends continued dancing, some of us stopped, and then came Fresh for Days. Fresh for Days was basically a clothing line for Middleburg, by Middleburg people, but for the hip hop community.
And how is that going?
Ooh, that went well. And then you know how it goes in business. Friends in business, it doesn't mix properly. It never does. So, but from Fresh for Days, we also got some dope things like BOT. I'm sure you remember those. Beast on This. I'm pretty sure y'all remember those. Beast on This, actually, funny story. So Beast on This, the name wasn't supposed to be Beast on This. It was going to be something else. I forgot what it was supposed to be. But the reason we went with Beast on This is because we were having a conversation. Okay, cool, I can talk about it. We were having a conversation about sex. So it came around to, how do you ask for a blowjob? So, when it was my turn, I was like, hey, bruh, I just tell a girl to Beast on This. And they were like, that's dope. That's what we're gonna call the party. And that's how the name for BOT came about. Yeah, so from sexual, a conversation about blowjobs.
But it is sexual. So it's a sexual. So nobody knows this thing is actually sexual. Everybody's like BOT.
Yeah. And no one knows where the name actually comes from. And
so actually to you, in the back of your head, you're like, these people, they know nothing. They actually getting fucked.
Yeah, but another thing I'd like to talk about, BOT. BOT was actually not even like a house party per se, but because of people, you know how it goes. You gotta go with you gotta move in the direction like where the world is pulling you. If this is the one that makes sense, you gotta go in it. So BOT was supposed to be like an official launch for Fresh for Days. But then it just turned into something else, just this one massive party, and then after that, it was gone. And also, watch out for this year. Another BOT is coming.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, it's not me. I'm sick and tired of them guys. I'm old now. I don't party anymore.
So
But you guys keep asking for it, so you're gonna get it.
So you got it. And it's been how long since the last one?
The last one was in. You okay? When was the last one?
I think it was 2016.
Yeah,
It was 2016. Yeah. So 2016 was the last one. But the craziest BOT I've been to was not even in Middleburg, Witbank.
Yeah, the one in Dievo there was.
Yeah, the one in Dievo, it's Tay's house. That one was too wild.
I remember that one. Girls twerking, man.
But
Let's not talk about.
yeah, and then after BOT, I joined IMC. So IMC was basically in Middleburg City. In Middleburg City, it was basically us letting people know there's actually guys who can rap here in Middleburg, you know? Like we can rap, we can actually make music,
So
not
you
just
actually
rap
been
songs.
in this hip hop industry, actually. You
Yeah.
You're actually like one of the forefathers of this actually hip hop industry, actually.
There's actually guys who came before me.
Yeah, but then they weren't serious.
They were, but at the time, I feel like, don't forget, 10th, very small town. Yeah, like for instance, your cousin, DJ Dos Line. Yeah, you guys are related, right?
Yeah.
So Dos Line asked me to like host a hip hop event at Ruza.
Yeah.
I think like 20, 25 people showed up.
Jeez, when was this?
This was in 2017, but
Okay,
it was crazy because they like told me on Wednesday for Friday.
Oh shit! So
Yeah,
it's last minute, actually.
so it was a last minute thing.
Shit.
But he's one of the people like before me. He was actually like when I used to go to high school, he was ahead of me, like grades ahead. But he was one of those people like, no, there's a siphon down in there. So
Yeah.
also I know
So he would actually
Yeah.
make a lane for hip hop.
he'd make a lane for hip hop, even though he's not a
Into
hip hop
hip-hop,
artist.
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
even like guys like CB.
Sure.
Like the first official rapper I knew like was CB, and
yeah.
he's a DJ now. Cubic.
A lot of people won't even think about it. A lot of people
Cubic
won't
used to
think
go
about
by Thermodynamics. Dope rapper.
Thermodynamics.
Yeah. One of the people for me, Cubic,
Yeah.
as the people know him now.
Yeah.
Thermodynamics, one of the people who was like for me in high school, like, oh shit, you know.
It was dope.
There's actually people who can rap out here, like. So hip hop is not just a thing I listen to.
So he was actually the first rapper you found in Middleburg.
Not really. I knew a bunch of guys, but they weren't good. Not as good as him.
Okay, not as good.
Yeah, not as good as he was.
Oh, they all trash.
Yeah,
Name
and-
two of them.
Ooh, no, I'm not.
Just name two, bro.
I can't name two. Come on, no, I can't name two.
Anyone.
Your brother.
I won't argue with that. There's a reason why he left it.
You said I must name one.
Yeah, there's a reason why he left it.
Yeah, and I didn't mention any names. I just said your brother.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I know why, because he didn't even continue with that.
Yeah,
It was not even part of his trip. So yeah. So ever since you came to hip hop, what was your biggest let me say, what did you want to accomplish so bad in the hip hop community, bro? What was it that you wanted to accomplish so bad? And you feel like let's say you haven't accomplished it. How much are you willing to work to accomplish it?
We still actually working on it right now. Cause for me, it's not about me alone. I'm a real team player. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big team player. I always say we instead of I.
Nah.
And that's how I feel when it comes to Middleburg hip hop specifically.
Nah.
Middleburg hip hop specifically, because I feel like we have dope DJs, we have dope dancers, we have everything. We don't have a rapper from Middleburg who's blown up like everyone in SA knows this guy, you know.
And we have that potential.
We have the potential, but
No one's working together.
at this point we won't get to it because no one is working together. Let me go back to when we were dancing.
Yeah.
The reason people knew us in Witbank, as far as Joburg, is because of the unity we had as a small town. You promoting me, other guys are promoting me.
Exactly. It's a
People,
web. It's a spider web.
yeah, it's a spider web. It all connects properly, you know what I'm saying? Now, there's just this, what's the word to use? Let me try to find the right word.
For what?
For what I want to say, because I don't want to say it like in a bad way. We too separated, and diversity is a good thing, and especially our diversity here in Middleburg, because you got niggas who do really rap.
No, it's fine.
They have the potential to blow up, but they won't because they're refusing to work with other people.
Exactly. They think they're too dope, they're too good to work with someone else.
Yeah.
Or what? Which
Like,
pride is not working on your come up, man. You should put your pride aside, man.
Put your pride aside. Like for me, for instance, I never release songs. I like rapping on videos, you know what I'm saying? I like rapping on video, like because I'm a cypher guy. Yeah. But if it was up to me and I had the money, or like I could put these two guys together, I'd literally take Okada and Cristal.
Put them in a song.
I wouldn't put them on a song, I'd put them on an EP.
Yo.
Because I know it would blow up.
Yeah.
Because those are two of my favorite artists from Middleburg.
And they're not just dropping anything.
They're not just dropping anything, they dropping hits.
Hits,
Like,
man.
for instance, we can talk about Okada, you know?
Yeah.
Why he's one of my favorite artists. Listen to Okada's songs. All of them have a message. All of them. Whether it's a fun song, whether it's a sad song,
They got a message.
the message is there. And then when you listen to Chris,
he's got the food, the jivey
he's
vibe.
got the jivey vibe, you know?
groove, the thing,
And then now if you put those two elements together, you kill the whole game. Middleburg would be on the map, 10th, you know? But then you have things like niggas don't want to work. You know? I'm not gonna mention any names, but
Yeah, it's fine. No, it's out there. Thing is, it's out there.
niggas don't want to work, you know?
It's out there. I've been trying to put on also niggas, bro. Trying to work with a lot of niggas, bro. Niggas are just, they think everything has to be with money. I don't know what it is, bro. Like, we are starting, bro. We have nothing to offer at this point.
The money is gonna come
Exactly.
afterwards. This is what I always tell my niggas.
Exactly.
Like when we start something,
Yeah.
you must understand. Okay, you know I used to tell a little something. You know? people know I used to hustle.
What's happening with that business, though?
Oh no, the
Hey, man,
business is
what's
still
happening?
up and running. Yeah, the business is still up and running, but now it's on
Hit up this guy if you want some good grades.
it's on more of a. I don't do the little bags anymore. Now it's just
What,
big
bulk?
quantity,
Yeah,
yeah,
bulk.
bulk and quantity. You know, like large quantity, liters on liters, yeah. So yeah, like that business. I remember when we started out. I'm not gonna mention a name, but okay, I can mention like this other boy of mine, Usimza. He's older than me. Usimza. He's the one who put me on like how to get it, sitting Sanjani, you know.
How you move, yeah.
Yeah, and the one thing I told him when we started out was, we just starting. We won't see the money now.
Now, exactly.
But as time goes by, we will see the money. All we have to do is keep going.
Exactly.
It's the same thing with the music.
Just keep pushing.
Just keep pushing.
Keep pushing.
You know?
One day someone's gonna like your catalog and is gonna be like, fuck, I'm taking this catalog.
Like everyone is fighting to get
No.
signed.
It's not working, man. They wanna rip you off and they wanna play with your balls like nobody's business.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for instance, if you look at the collective I'm part of, like Igonke.
Yeah.
That's what it's called right now. Because I was part of Middleburg City and then now I'm no longer part of it. Now I'm with this other. It's not a record label. It's more media house.
Okay, focuses on everything.
Focuses on everything media related.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, you know, Igonke, what I like about it is there's producers, there's songwriters, there's just
Some engineers. There's,
engineers, videographers, you know.
yeah.
So, and by the way, you see how many things I mentioned?
All in one space.
There's probably 6 people in that crew, including me. So you can understand, Gucci, each person has either 1 or 2 skills. And that's what you need in a crew.
Just skills.
Yeah, skills, and then nizofika lapho. You know what I mean?
Take your time. Just
Yeah.
put the content, or just keep working. Push.
Oh, can I do a shout out?
You can shout out.
Hey, shout out to Nomsha with the orange weave. We see you, baby girl. You look good in it.
I don't know who that is.
Nah, don't worry. They know who it is. They know who it is.
Wherever you
One of the
are,
biggest
you can
influencers
shout
here in Middleburg, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
I need to get on
Yeah.
the show then if that's the case.
She doesn't have a show, but she can come on this one.
That's what I mean.
Away.
She has to put us on if she's putting people on. I hope she doesn't put people on that. Anyway, let's move from there. So, music. In fact, I didn't even want to dwell into the music too much, man. The music thing is too much. I just want to know where your head is at, man. Let me see the prep what I had here on my prep.
Okay.
Let me see what
Hit me with those hard questions.
Nah, it's not hard questions, man. I just want to test your mind where your head is at. What do you think about our local fashion, bro?
Our local fashion?
Yeah.
In terms of
Middleburg's own local fashion. Let's see, what do you think is happening? What's the stitch around?
In terms of the local fashion, nah. As a guy who's had a clothing brand that was local, I can say this. People do support something new. But what I've realized, and I'm speaking from experience, if you're not consistent in dropping new designs, meeting client requirements, people step away from the label.
Nah.
Yeah. Because people are willing to give you a chance like, hey, we want to buy this, we like it. But if you can't meet orders, or, you know, like, in terms of fashion,
even your quality, if your
quality, you know, like,
you put your prices up there.
There's a difference between 80 grams and 180 grams on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I know those are just grams, but there's a big difference.
Yeah. The
like
weight
the 80 grams, like you can feel this is just a t-shirt. Then that 180, you feel like,
you even sweat when you wear it.
You know, but speaking of local fashion, I had a bunch of favorites. Black Pope was one of my favorites. Panda Bear, shout out to King, still dope. That one with consistency, just killing it. He's just killing it. He's killing the game. King's killing the game right now. Yeah. King, I like how one logo
turns to a different logo.
Turns into a different logo, different items, and he's always with the season. Hey, it's hot. Shorts, vests, short sleeves.
Every year
it's getting cold now. Sweaters, jackets, hoodies, you know, long pants. Like
I like repeat the trends. I like the fact that it doesn't repeat trends.
Yes.
It doesn't like take you back to last year, the things that you took last
I
year.
like how you pointed that out. I was about to say Panda Bear is like Mr. Price. It's affordable and you find the trendiest things right now. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
you don't have to worry yourself like, I wore this. They were selling this last year and now it's still in the shelves and all that stuff.
Yeah. But another thing I've noticed about Middleburg fashion is there's actually a lot of dope designers. Flaunt, I was about to mention him. He wasn't my first one, but Flaunt, Upamela, you know? Yeah, the boy is dope. Maurice Wolf, the boy is dope. Abonation, what do they call themselves? Okay, there's this guy, Nation Notolani, but say Vuka. They make these other long dope.
Oh, these jeans. Ooh.
Dope boys. Nation Notolani. Dope.
Yeah.
You know? And those are designers. They're not this. They are the brand.
Exactly.
Because you go there, you ask them for what you want, and then they give it to you. You know. Exactly. Even Cubic. I think he's the ambassador for Flaunt.
Yeah, and Cubic and Notos is the same. They own the same vibe.
Yeah, and Utos, I think he's always promoting a Panda Bear.
Yeah, Panda Bear.
You know, this is what I was talking about when we go back to that. We need to be more united.
Exactly.
Now imagine
if each other grow.
Imagine if Utosi, Cubic, Unik, Cuba.
Yeah.
Bonke boyte. But Kogenji, Panda Bear, or Flaunt, or Maurice Wolf, or Abonation. Who else got a brand? Sandu.
Oh, Sandu.
Like Sandu.
Just dropped the label.
Sandu. It's from Middleburg. I can't believe I forgot about that. Thank you, dog. Sandu is from here in Middleburg. The guys are based in Joburg, but it's from Middleburg.
Exactly.
And you know the name is actually Sandile and Dumiso put together. Sandu. Simple. And I like their clothes.
It's just the three first letters.
Yeah. And now, you're right about. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, 3 first letters, nice. So I like that brand. I like it a lot. Ndumi, so I'm still waiting for my T-shirt, by the way.
Oh wow. You better sign it with some tits.
You know, so Middleburg fashion is really dope. Like, think about it. We do have the brands.
Honestly, we do have dope everything, bro.
We do have the brands. I mean,
even the cuisines, bro. Talking about the food.
Oh, okay. Cuisine.
You know cuisines when you come.
I know this is me. You asking me the question, but what's your favorite restaurant?
Okay, there's a number.
Your favorite, number one.
Number one.
Please, not a franchise, but a Middleburg restaurant that's only here in Middleburg. Royalty. Yeah. Shout out to Royalty. He lives. That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy. He was the one who was actually giving me advice on how to maneuver in terms of, because you know I usually sell food on the weekends and whatnot at like wherever it's popping. Yeah. So he's the one who actually gave me advice how to maneuver. My favorite, it used to be Royalty.
And then what happened? What you mean used to be?
It used to be no. I had a young Bailey because of Royalty. So
he gave you some free munchies over there.
Yeah. Nothing for free, but you know, I was always there. I'd be there like 3-4 times a week. Yeah. So now it's, Koi, who's that dope chicken we had the other day? Lapitu who's Wow restaurant.
Hey, you know that those Kasi burgers, bro? They slap, yeah.
Kasi burgers do slap.
Yeah.
Kasi burgers do slap. They do slap. But for me, I think in terms of food, the one guy who was actually like just killing it, and Lapo Inachabe Lele. Yabon King Carter.
What happened to King Carter, bro?
They moved locations. It's in Thailand now, I think. Am I Thailand playing? Yeah, I'm Thailand playing.
Hey, bro, I used to see that thing on my Instagram, on my Facebook, blowing up everywhere. Now it's just quiet, bro. What's happening? Is it still running on business, or they're just working under corporates, or they just, I don't know, they undercover or what?
Oh, I don't know. But one thing we can talk about, since we're still on the hip hop topic, my boy Umbuso, the owner of King Carter, the dopest hip hop DJ in Middleburg at Witbank. I can even put my money on it and say he's better than Usko. Umbuso with King Carter. He's better than Usko in terms of playing hip hop. And people who've heard Umbuso know this. If you were at that BOT in Ararand at the Blue something guest house, that hip hop DJ, you remember that DJ? He was too dope. He's better than Usko, and Usko's like the biggest hip hop DJ right now.
Is it?
Yeah, in our area, like you know, everyone's like Usko.
The only Mbuso I know is Mbuso Locks Deep. That's the only Mbuso I know.
Nah, you're thinking of the wrong Mbuso. The Mbuso I'm talking about is the one who started with King Carter. Yeah.
That's the only
and remember, people are thinking the King Carter Yake is like the King Carter in Joburg, and that's where they're actually making the mistake. In Joburg, it's Carter King. That's the franchise.
Difference.
Napa, it's King Carter. Yeah. He doesn't want a franchise.
The name might have been switched a little bit. Yeah, it's different.
But in terms of cuisine, like he had some dope cuisine.
He used to make some good cuisine. I used to love that food, man. I used to love everything about that food. But then, like I said,
was about to say something stupid.
Say it.
No, I can't.
Oh, because she's watching.
Why do you think it's a she? It's not a she.
What the heck? Because you're busy talking about.
Because he's gonna watch.
Oh, okay, it's fine.
The person I was gonna say something stupid about, he's gonna watch.
Talking about cheese, man. What do you think about women in this generation, bro? What's happening? What's happening, bro? If you're not a blesser, if you're not gonna spend on her, if you're not gonna ball, if you're not gonna do nothing, that means that she don't take you serious. What's happening? What's happening, man?
Hey, man, that's the wrong question for the wrong guy, hey?
What you mean?
Why are you asking me about women?
I don't know, cause
bro, I'm single.
Why are you single? Tell me why you're single.
The honest truth, the reason I'm single is because the things I'm doing with women right now, and they all in relationships, right? I don't want them to be done to me. Like, I'm busy with women in relationships, you know what I mean? So, and it's not by choice. It's like, hi, baby girl, you know, interact with the girl, talk 1-2 hours. Next thing you know, hey, yeah. I wish there was a different angle so you guys could see how the guys are laughing. But anyway, like I'm saying, the things I do with women are the reason. Okay, let me just put it simply. Women are the reason I'm not in a relationship, and I love women.
Is it?
I'm not gonna lie, I love women. Yeah. And before, people are gonna get uppity about it. Like, how's he gonna say he loves women, but then he's got a bunch.
Explain yourself.
I love women so much. I understand Uguti. There's a few of us and there's a lot of them. So as a guy, you have to spread yourself out and just satisfy all those that you can. But the reason I'm not in a relationship is because you're satisfying this one, and all of them are in relationships. And here's the thing, they're not just in like, no, it's a relationship. They're like in serious relationships, you know?
And you trying to make
that's why I'm not gonna mention any names. But yo, cause you went to go live. That time I got her into 2-3 weeks ago. I went live. We in the girls' bedroom, you know. I didn't know the boyfriend was on my Facebook.
Oh shit.
I didn't know.
Oh, that turned out bad.
I didn't know.
I wonder how that turned out.
So what happened was the boyfriend kept calling. You know me, I'm not about to argue with a nigga like over a girl.
Oh, that's
your
why
girl.
you were like, hey man, I'm off WhatsApp.
Oh, you saw
He was like, I'm off WhatsApp.
Yeah, I'm off WhatsApp.
I don't want to do shit.
You need
with
to call me
WhatsApp.
directly. Yeah. Like I don't like drama. So,
Yeah.
but women of this generation, I can say, they're not all bad. You just, as a guy, naturally you're a provider, right?
Yeah.
You can't just go to a girl and be like, hey, I want to be a part of your life. And I want you to be a part of mine. But then everyone has a standard. Like the girl you're approaching has a standard already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want a man who can do this, who can do this, who can do this.
She can't settle for less.
Exactly. Even if she settles, it's that 80-20 rule, you know what I'm saying? That
At least,
20,
you have to put in a lot of effort.
that 20,
more
okay, I
effort.
can sacrifice it because the 80 is pulling with it, you know what I'm
Exactly,
saying? But what the problem is with most niggas is now, they just like, women are after money. My boy, I'll be the first guy to tell you, women have their own money. Honestly
They got their own
speaking,
cash.
women have their own cash.
Yeah.
Do you know, okay, let me just, for example, girl calls you, hey, where are you? You're like, nah, I'm at work. She's like, what time are you knocking off? You're like, I'm knocking off at 4. She's like, okay, cool. Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna come to you. You're like, cool. When she shows up, food, liquor, snacks. Nah. Chill. Oh, sorry, look, see the pimping. Nice, you know? After the nice, you guys chill, you eat everything, she sleeps over. In the morning, she wakes up. Instead of you giving her money, she gives you money. Yeah, you know why? That only happens if she loves you. Nah. So that's the state of women. The reason niggas feel like every girl's a her now is because they're going for girls they know. This girl's out of my league. Yeah. You know yourself and you know the girl you're going after. So you cannot go for a girl who's out of your league and then trash talk her because like she's out of your league. No, she has standards. Everyone does. Even you. Even I have standards.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Or else you'll be an animal.
Exactly.
In the wild.
I think animals have standards too.
What? Yeah, but that's true.
Yeah, you were still checking your phone.
Or else you see a lion eating a cheetah for no reason.
Exactly.
No sense. Oh, yeah, what you
Exactly.
saying? Okay, closing off. I'll ask you the last question. I'll ask you something. What did I have on my brain? I had a lot of things.
Yo, guys, this guy has written.
Hey, man, we had a lot.
He's got like a bunch of questions, like a bunch
Thing
of
is,
questions.
you know what happened? I was with these other guys and they were talking about this conversation about like we don't have main conversations as guys, you see, and that actually is killing the youth. Okay, not even the youth, like it's killing every man. It's killing every man because we're going through stuff and you don't say anything. You keep quiet. You just keep by yourself.
I like that one. I like that one because, like I said, you know how I said I'm a team player. Yeah, when I say I'm a team player, I mean that. And in terms of the team I'm with, I'm gonna consider you brothers.
Yeah.
Which is why me and my niggas have it.
Yeah.
Me and my niggas, we cry in front of each other when we have to.
Nah.
Because we understand we live in a world where, in this day and age, it's okay to be a man, but be vulnerable. Allow yourself to feel things, you know what I'm saying?
Feel, but then
Speak
don't
about-
be out there.
Speak about what you're going through with your brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like this one time, can I talk about it, boy?
Yeah, it's fine.
So recently my boy lost his mom, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! Oh, rest up, my
You know?
condolences, bro.
Like,
Sorry, man.
it wasn't an easy thing to go through.
Sure.
Especially for all of us, because we always there. And by there, it means we there at his house. So that was literally like our mom. So you need mom, like when I get there and then he's not there, come chill in the house. Here's a plate of food.
Wait for him, is coming.
She was like my mom too, you know what I'm saying? So even though when she passed away, we didn't cry on the same day. You know how it goes with guys. You just have that moment where you just, that little thing triggers you. Like when you break down, your brothers are here. Don't break down, my boy.
Got you.
It's cool.
Got you.
It's cool, we got you. So Nini, it's the other guy breaking down.
Sure.
For the very same reason, on a different day. Hey, we got
man,
you.
relax.
We got you. Because as guys, I feel like it's okay to be a tough guy.
But
It's
there's
okay.
times for you to cry.
It's okay to be a tough guy, but
you have to let it go. And sometimes
but at the end of the day, you're human. You know what I mean? You're human. There's certain things you have to express.
Yeah.
There's things you have to feel.
Sure.
Which is why I always say, don't just be a guy with friends.
Sure.
Be a guy with confidants. People you can talk to actually about real things. Yeah.
Let it be people you forget about on good days, but then when it's proper days and like, yo, I'm having it down, let me call someone.
Imagine
have those kind of
being
people.
stressed out and having no one to talk to. People think talking is you basically showing signs of weakness. No. It's you expressing yourself, telling people
Pouring
how
it
you
out.
feel. And
Pouring
when you
it
pour it out, you actually start to feel better. Yeah.
Shit.
Like, you don't have to be tough all the time. I know. It's a thing for us, especially South African men who grew up in the township. Yeah, I understand. For certain situations, if we're going into a fight,
Exactly.
I don't have to be that
Stand
all
your
the
ground.
time.
You have to stand your ground at some point.
You know what I'm saying? Also, standing your ground, one thing they won't talk about is literally you being honest with yourself. I'm not okay. I'm suicidal. Tell your brothers. Talk to them.
Tell me the situation.
Yeah.
Don't kill yourself on the inside. They find you hanging yourself.
Like me, Negonke, we actually have sessions where on Tuesdays we relax, we buy a bunch of liquor, and we talk. We just talk.
Hey man, I think I need to join that session. Where is that happening?
We talk. It's at Gara's house, like I said.
Okay, we're not.
You would swear Gara's house is the Wi-Fi hotspot because that's where we really connect. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the hotspot.
Bars. Yeah, that's the hotspot. Gara's house is the hotspot. You know what I'm saying? And also because, you know, make sure the people, like you said, like the state of men today, we're not okay.
We're not okay.
Is suicide still the highest among us, my boy?
Bro, we're still there, bro.
It's no longer us men. It's women now.
It's men, bro.
Is it still men?
It's men, bro.
Yeah, the highest.
Yeah, it's still men. So think about those things. You know, gents will do things like go play soccer together, go partying together, and that's literally it. The friendship is limited to what we do.
Exactly. It's not what we
Outside
have.
of that, there's nothing else.
There's no love, actually.
Yeah. For me, like, I know you guys saw me going off camera, like, I keep asking questions that side. It's because that's my friend, but
He's your brother.
before that, he's my brother.
God, man.
And yeah, I was eventually about to get deep, but now. Can you ask me the last thing?
Just the last thing. Just the last question. It's not even a question. Just the last thing. Hip hop evolution, the beefings, and all these diss tracks. What do you think about them? Honestly, on my side, I feel like all these things are useless for us being here and where we are.
I'm just gonna put it on a national scale, not Millburg, because, you know. So think about hip hop evolution. Do you think Casper and AKA would be as big as they were if they didn't beef?
Okay, that's a different story.
It worked in both their favors.
Yeah, it worked on their favors. Yeah, that's a different story. But you know what I'm saying? I'm talking in the fact that, that you put it on a national scale.
Oh, you're talking about 10-5th in general?
I'm talking about 10 to 50. Because you got a lot of cats dissing, got a lot of cats beefing.
We got beef right now.
We got a lot of shit going on, which is unnecessary at the state that we are in.
Yeah, can I be honest? We got beef right now, is he going okay? I'm not gonna mention the three, but they know who they are. And the reason
we got shooters here, man.
The reason we beefing is not even about the music.
Something else.
It's about the women.
Yeah,
so, but
come on.
With all that being said, I think if we were to take it to a musical place, it would work in both our favors, because they rappers too.
Oh, they rapping.
Yeah, they rappers too.
They rapping.
Yeah.
So
they're not as dope as we are, but you know. I'd say it on record. The dopest rapper in Middleburg. If you want to find out, come and see me. You guys know I ain't scared. I keep telling y'all.
Oh, yeah?
And don't watch the videos and think
I ain't hyping him or anything.
in any language.
He knows it.
How like a Setswana, okay? Usifuna ngesizulu sakungena. Oh, J Brad, ek praat ook.
There's a reason.
Nie so reg nie, maar ek praat. Young
That's the
Tony.
reason he's untouchable.
Yeah, and like in English, I'll just murder you.
You never diss no. You never had a beef with this with nobody, or it just.
I've had beefs, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm ugly. My beefs never go like, it's always like.
It's just there.
Yeah, because I'm more of a. If me and you have a problem,
Yeah.
when I see you, I'm gonna address it.
And then we finish it there.
If you don't want to finish it, then that means you don't want to finish it. So it has to get physical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I see.
But before it gets physical, let's talk
Sit
like
down.
men.
Let's sit
Tell me why you have a problem with me. I'll tell you why I have a problem with you.
Exactly.
And then we find common ground. But if we can't do that,
Beat
is
your
what it
ass
is.
up. Beat your ass up. So what?
I didn't say that. I said it gets physical. I didn't say we beat your ass up. I said it gets physical.
Either way, you got some shooters out here, man. They don't give a shit. We will shoot you anytime.
I don't have any shooters.
I was following up, but fucking see. Hey, man. So what you're saying is that this beefs and all these things are irrelevant, actually. Definitely, they're just irrelevant.
They're relevant as hell because, like, sibuye kasi. Wonke umuntu uyaba namakwala.
Exactly.
But we can finish this by talking.
Yeah.
Young Todd.
Simple. Sit it
Like,
down, let's talk
as
about
easy
it.
though.
Simple.
We're not even beefing with people, but nje, we're not in touch with them. Like, us not touch because, not in touch, but us not touch because they think we don't like them, whereas we don't even know them.
That's the problem.
Like, for
you're
instance,
thinking for someone else. Why are you thinking for me?
like,
you don't know
why
where
are
my
you
mind-
assuming something I didn't tell you?
Exactly. You don't even know me. You don't know where my state of mind is.
Exactly,
Right?
which is why we're so divided. This is what hurts me about 10/5 hip hop right now.
Yeah.
We used to be one.
And then out.
We used to be one so much so. I'm a group with and they all just
We used to have hip hop events there by the
Eric Gian.
Eric Gian.
That was us. That was us at the time. We were like 16, 17, still kids.
Even there at the stadium courts. Even at man
Sessions
what
last
happened?
Sunday.
What happened?
Do you know hip hop was so united when we had IVS?
Yeah,
Our
like,
t-shirts
that's
had
the-
it last
that's the
Sunday.
reason- that's the
Last
reason why
Sun-
I'm saying
last
that
Sunday
era.
is still active.
Yeah.
It's working. It's just Castro. When you watch this, don't be mad at me. Castro is now at a point where Castro's an OG.
Yeah.
He's the one who opens. Like I forgot. I'm sorry I didn't mention him in the beginning. He's one of the forefathers of hip hop because he was the one who was like, "Night platform, Jaivan,
Do your thing.
hip hop session, do your thing."
I ain't gonna charge you. I ain't
You
gonna
know,
do nothing. Do your
nothing.
thing.
It's all free. Yeah.
Level Up is a platform or a TV show created for musicians, producers, and composers. It is to push and promote artists to the spotlight and to give them a chance to showcase their music. It is going to be an online TV where we're going to air it. Catch us live on Mandix Pictures Facebook page and Mandix Pictures YouTube channel. So if you are an artist, a musician, or anything in the media industry and you'd like to be part of the show, do not forget to comment and we will contact you.
Alright guys, that was Level Up with your boy Highpest. We just had VeeCee on the set. It was a flipping dope ass. I don't even have the words to even describe this thing, but yeah, it was one of the dopest interviews I've had so far, which is my first. I don't know, this has to be good luck. Then the next has to be I don't know, I don't even have words for that one also. But the next episode we got Kara. He's an artist / rapper, so he's doing all these kind of stuff. The hip hop community keeps growing. Be sure to like, subscribe to Mandix Pictures, guys. We're gonna be bringing you more content. Go check out the last two videos. Yeah, we had a snake prank and we had a on a social experiments when people like pranking them, asking questions.
Naki bat stress. Naki bat stress. Naki bat stress. Naki bat stress. That's why kissing a maid. Basadi abatorre. Kare ke mates. Badula banaliza. Marahaba sebet. Sheba I choose ba mujets. No limits. Hana le kuku vele akimtepe. Kesha fela tamchola kirike. Shapka di febe ake batli main. Mcholong bow heta again and again. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Sorry, I'm in the streets. Oskan Jweta got relationship. Batuba nyet and they cheat. The husband has a mistress, the mistress has a Ben 10, the Ben 10 has a girlfriend, the girlfriend has a sugar daddy, the sugar daddy has a boyfriend. It's a whole mess. Strap up when you have sex, otherwise uzobuphela iheu, otherwise ntwana cooking nut. Kakhuluma kakwazi ukubhaka kahle, nawe uyazi ukuthi udume ngani, manje why uthi uziphethe kahle. Kuyawushetha ngwanokho i-feeding scheme, uphumula makasesikhathini. VeeCee Soul Team, lo mntwana semshera yi-scuff-team, yi-puffin pass njengenkantini, ibhari womile iyadliswa, nasephandeni sekafakiwe, udliwe yi-scheme sonke last week. Nakhe bathi stress, so I tell him there's no strings attached. I peps and dash, I get it, any hunger catch. Nakhe bathi stress, that's why kissing a maid. Basadi abatsorre, kare ke mates. Badula banaliza, mara haba sebets. Sheba I choose my shades, no limits. Hanali kuku vele akimtepi. Kisha fela tamchola kirike. Shapkari febe ake batli main. Cholong bow heta again and again.